engine lights. It's a vital way for you to know if there's a problem with your vehicle. But 3 on Your Side's Gary Harper is here to show us new ways that sellers are out there trying to trick you with this.
Yeah, I love this story because it's so clever on their part. I tell you what, these check engine lights, they can be a real pain, mainly because they can come on for a number of different reasons. Fixing the problem and getting the light to be turned off can sometimes be rather expensive, but some folks have found a way, of course, to get around it.
Most drivers dread the moment their check engine light turns on, and Michael Rataj says he wishes he would have noticed his was on. That way he would have known something was wrong with the used car before he actually bought it.
When I went and checked out the car, it was immaculate. The inside looked like, you know, nobody had ever even ridden in it.
It wasn't until after Michael purchased the car, similar to this one, and after he drove it to his mechanic for a full inspection, that he found out that the seller had removed the light bulb behind the check engine lights.
If I had noticed that the check engine light was on, I wouldn't have bought the car.
This has probably got to be the lowest that I've ever seen, because it is pure malice.
Frank Leutz is the owner of Desert Car Care Service Centers and says tampering with the check engine light is becoming a common problem, especially in cars like Michael's, which was purchased through Craigslist. Leutz showed 3 on Your Side one extreme case. He says the cracks in the lens covering the speedometer came from a con man who was trying to tamper with the engine light by scribbling it out with a black marker.
And they have to be really creative and artsy, like they're taking a black magic marker. They're removing the lens to that cluster housing, and they're taking a black magic marker and carefully darkening any bulb.
Fortunately, Leutz says, there is an easy way for consumers to protect themselves. When testing out a car, he says, simply put the key in the ignition, turn it halfway, and watch which lights illuminate on your dashboard. Leutz says all of them, even the check engine light, should light up.
If they don't see the check engine light coming on, there's a good chance there's foul play.
Leutz says a surefire safeguard is to have the car you're thinking about buying checked out by a mechanic before you pay for it. As for Michael, he spent nearly $800 on repairs and then sold the car and then bought a new one. He says not getting the car checked out by a mechanic was a huge mistake.
If I could do it all over again, I would have, for sure taken it in before I bought the car.
Well, always get a mechanic to look at a car before you actually purchase it, and try to find one who's certified with the Automotive Service Association. I've posted that link on our website, azfamily.com, to make it easy for you. I'm Gary Harper, 3 on Your Side.
That is nuts. Thank you, Gary.